Guys, I regret to inform you and educate you that I have some dreadful news this Friday morning. Unfortunately, Chennedy Carter has been ruled out for tonight's game when it comes to the matchup of Chicago Sky versus the Indiana Fever. News just dropped on Twitter like 10 minutes ago. I was scrolling. And again, I got a 4-day weekend. Friday, I'm off for 4 days. Thank goodness for the Labor Day holiday. And of course, it's actually been reported as breaking news on reputable sports websites. So let me read you a little bit of an article by athlonsports.com. It reads, the Indiana Fever's rematch against the Chicago Sky is the most highly anticipated matchup of the second half of the season. In addition to yet another rookie showdown between Fever guard Caitlin Clark and Sky forward Angel Reese, both teams are fighting to secure a spot in the playoffs. The Fever are 15-16 into the matchup in 7th place, with the Sky being 11-19, one spot behind. Before the Olympic break, the Fever defeated the Sky 71-10, 71-10, and 91-82. During the third tilt, Chicago won 88-87. Again, it was just a 1-point game. It was crazy. The fourth Fever Sky matchup, which is turning out to be the most expensive game in WNBA history, as the cheapest ticket on TickPick is $212 as of August 30th. It will take place at Wintrust Arena, with the game expected to be a tight race. Chicago's big announcement ahead of tip-off immediately raised some eyebrows. It sure did. Says the Indy star Chloe Peterson posted, Chicago's Chennedy Carter is officially out for tonight's Fever Sky game at the Wintrust Arena because of health and safety protocols. She is the Sky's leading scorer at 17.2 points per game. It's a devastating blow for the Sky to have their star guard out for the second consecutive game. Carter was initially listed as questionable before getting officially ruled out. Chicago is in the midst of a 4-game losing streak, and they desperately need a win against Indiana to remain in playoff contention. Hopefully, the remaining players on the Sky roster can remain healthy. The Chicago Sun-Times' Annie Costabile reported earlier in the week, Sky practice was abruptly canceled on Tuesday morning due to multiple players feeling sick, and the team was tested for COVID-19. As for the Fever, they're in the midst of a 2-game win streak after taking down the Atlanta Dream before the Connecticut Sun. Again, being a Chicago Sky fan is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weak. Chennedy Carter, again, I believe that she's legitimately sick, right? She was sick about 2 weeks ago, right, when she was not able to play during the Phoenix Mercury versus Chicago Sky matchup game. Again, it seems like it could be COVID. If not COVID, it's something else. Because again, they said that she wasn't the only one that was sick. It was multiple Chicago Sky players that was reportedly sick for Tuesday morning, which is why the practice was canceled. And then the next day, we ended up losing to the freaking DC Mystics. But it's like, again, as an athlete, you must take care of your entire health, your physical health, your mental health. Right, that's huge during games, on season, off season. Your emotional health, and it's just like Chennedy Carter for you to keep getting sick. Okay, a little fun fact about me. Okay, and like since COVID kicked off, I have never caught COVID. Okay, everybody around me caught it but me. And I believe like a good reason, like one of the major reasons why I never caught COVID is because I take really good care of myself, like with my diet, my exercises. Again, like the last time I got sick was back in January of this year, the top of the new year. I was out clubbing, celebrating with some friends because, it was the new year out in Texas. And also went to Denver too. I was all over the place because, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all the holidays, like you're around a lot of people. So I ended up finally catching freaking the flu back in January of this year. But it was so mild. Like the only reason why I knew I had it, and like the reason why I took 5 days off of work, is because I didn't want nobody else to catch it. Because again, like a lot of people, I ain't no tea, no shade. Again, I'm in the military. A lot of them are out of shape and just unhealthy. A lot of them are big. I'm like, if I come to work with this mild flu that I have, I know it's going to take out half my shop. So I just stayed away. Again, when I had the flu, I had very mild symptoms. Like, the only reason why I knew I had it because I had woke up one morning and I had been coughing. I had started coughing in the middle of the night. Like, it woke me up out of my sleep. I was coughing. And I'm like, okay, something is not right. I had a bit of a sore throat and I felt a bit feverish. And then I went to the hospital on base. They're like, oh, yeah, you tested positive for the influenza virus. Drink some liquids, stay home for 5 days, don't touch nobody. I'm like, okay. Again, Chennedy Carter, she's very athletic. She seems, again, like not even saying she's strong. Okay, her and Dejanay Carrington to me are like one of the most athletic players in the entire W. And again, it's just very concerning that it seems as though her immune system seems compromised. A lot of people were saying like a lot of the players in the W for the DNC, it may have been like a super spreading, event because a lot of the players seem to be off. And people were saying that the Chicago Sky just lost to the DC Mystics. It was like a 2 or 4 point game. It was 70-74. It was a 4-point game. And they said that Angel Reese played sick, That's why she kept missing her layups. I'm just like, excuses, excuses, excuses. Again, I wish, Chennedy Carter a speedy and healing recovery, but it does makes me, a lot of the Chicago Sky fans, we are worried about tonight's game. Again, I don't believe, again, like Chennedy Carter, yes, she is the lead scorer of the Chicago Sky, but I believe we can defeat Indiana Fever tonight. We just got to really put the pieces together. And for the love of God, Spoon, do not let the offense run through Lindsay Allen. Let Michaela Amuwe, let her run the offense, okay? Make Camila Cardoso guard the rim and the perimeter, and Angel Reese also feed Camila the ball sometimes. Not sometimes, like a lot of times, actually, right? Also, make Camila Cardoso, Michaela Amuwe, Angel Reese, them three, they have to play all 40 minutes of the game. Unless they are seriously injured or ill, I don't want to hear I'm tired. And like, again, y'all are professional athletes. We need y'all to contend against the Fever Girls, aka the Splash Sisters. Kelsey Mitchell is going to be on the floor. Caitlin Clark is going to be on the floor. They're going to put out Aaliyah Boston. Okay, those are the Splash Sisters. Especially Kelsey Mitchell. Like, we have to have a real game plan in order to contend with Kelsey Mitchell, her offensive ability, Caitlin Clark hitting threes, and her ability to assist with scoring points, and also her ability to pass. Aaliyah Boston, she's tough in the paint. Again, she's about 6'5". Camila Cardoso needs to be guarding Aaliyah Boston, who is 6'7", right? Cardoso is. She got 2 inches on Aaliyah Boston. Put Camila on her, and again, I don't want to hear no nonsense. Them girls got to be in the game the whole 40 minutes. Again, we gotta pick up our slack because Chennedy Carter is not, she's not up to play. Okay, and also now Dana Evans and Diamond DeShields, they was cooking up a little bit during the DC Mystics game. Let them prove themselves here and there with some minutes. But mainly, this is the starting lineup. If what I would do, Lindsay Allen, but she's not running the offense. Michaela Amuwe, Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso. Honestly, put Rachel Banham on the floor. Put out Big Lotto. Let's see what she's working with. But honestly, her and Mariah Jefferson, who we traded in from Marina Mabry for her to go to Connecticut Sun, they have not been proving themselves. Marina Mabry didn't put up more than them two combined. It's like, again, like we keep getting these trades, like this is a bust. And, we just got to pray. We just got to hope, pray, and wish that without Chennedy Carter, the girls going to step up. They're going to show up. They're going to show out. Again, tonight is Barbie Mattel. I'm going to be wearing pink, all pink down, okay, with my Chicago Sky socks as a little good luck charm. Again, and, let's just hope that the girls and Spoon, okay, she's the leader of the ship. Let's just hope that they actually can come together and like just keep up on that offense and defense. Again, we got to cover all the bases. We got to be good on offense. We got to be excellent on defense. We must get the rebound. Angel Reese said it herself, no rebounds, no rings. There can be miracles when you